It's okay. This will be quick. Quiet. Just put some Vaseline on it. You'll be fine. Heyo! Wallen here with week 5 of Manning and Wallen. Sorry you all had to see my vinegar strokes. We were just finishing up on Colby. And just as predicted, Manning and Wallen ended up on top. And Colby, no need to pull your zipper down on Thursday night. We don't plan on being here that long. We'll just cut a hole in the back. Wow, that was an exciting week. Let's recap how Manning and Wallen ended up with top points yet again. So there they were, Manning and Wallen, heading into the Thursday afternoon games, having scored only a meager 71 points, going up against Colby, who had 2 guys left, sitting at 108. But Manning and Wallen still had 3 players, and when you get to participate in the Denver Broncos, Dallas Cowboys Fantasy Point Jizz Fest, you know good things are going to happen. Manning and Wallen marched their troops out there. Peyton, the field general Manning, his favorite target, Orange Julius. And was that a newcomer we saw? Did Manning and Wallen really have such sight as to bring on the unknown 3rd-round draft pick out of Baylor, Terrence Williams? Sure did. Next thing you know, Manning and Wallen's meager score of 71 catapulted into 192. Yeehaw! It sure is fun riding home in the Dallas sun. Speaking of Dallas, it would be unfair if I didn't give some kind of shout out to the person who came oh so close to top points this week. Of course, there is no one that can quite be Manning and Wallen, but the landscape may have changed a little bit. Was that a Romo and Gershman I saw make an appearance this week? We could be up for something here, folks. Now, again, let's not get too excited. There's only one Manning and Wallen. Colby, that's twice now that Manning and Wallen have faced you, and both times Manning and Wallen have ended up at top points. I don't know what it is. It's like you're our ginger good luck charm. We wish we could play you every week. But that doesn't mean you have a bad team. I look around and the landscape out there is ugly. I'm talking dunk face ugly. Ugh. You might be one of the better teams. We'll probably face you again in the playoffs, where we'll three-peat. Got a chance to read the recaps this week. Gotta say, I'm a little disappointed Sean Graney didn't get a little bit more of a shout-out in his matchup. Man, that was a rough week. Calvin Johnson deactivated at the last second. I mean, it certainly helped my matchup. It's like Stafford didn't even show up anymore without Megatron. And pretty easy to stop Reggie Bush when that's all you have to focus on. But poor Sean Graney. He saw the true Ken Burrell Tompkins come out. Swatting balls down, knocking shit out of the way. That guy can't catch anything. He's back to business as usual. Fortunately, Manning and Wallen upgraded to Terrence Williams. Well, Manning and Wallen make no bones about it. This week is essentially the Super Bowl in this league. I mean, let's be honest. There's 2 teams. 2 teams in this league that really matter. Manning and Wallen and Breeze and Cameron. It's almost like a mirror image of what we got going on here. Now, they're 5-0, haven't lost yet. This is going to be a tough matchup, admittedly. Quarterback for quarterback, tight end for tight end. It's probably going to come down to the other players because even though we know what Peyton can do, unfortunately, he's going up against the Jaguars. And we all know what happens when Manning marches up and down the field on you for 3 solid quarters. By the time they've already scored 60, Manning's going to be resting. So that's why this week, Manning and Wallen are going to look to some other players on our roster to start contributing. Peyton can't pull the whole load, you know. How about you, Antonio Brown? You're coming fresh off a bye. You've been big for us before. Time to step up again. AJ Green, you seem to be taking it easy. Now's your time to shine. Any one of you running backs want to show up? Sure would be nice. But you know what? It probably isn't going to matter. I think Peyton probably could pull this team along all by himself, and it sure is fun to watch. I know I'm going to be excited this week when Jacksonville strolls on up to the Mile High City. The field general just peppering them. Maybe I'll get a couple long bombs early. Maybe he'll get, just the usual 4, 5, 6 touchdowns. But if they're big enough ones, they can pull them in the fourth quarter. I won't care. I mean, really, it's not going to matter. We're going to march over Cameron just like we marched over Colby, doing the vinegar strokes all the way. So until next week, everyone, when we hand Cameron his first loss, 5-1, here Manning and Wallen comes.
You're a lawyer, but I am the law.